Hey everybody on YouTube. Now, we're going to be trying something different on Dominic's channel. Now, you guys might say and leave me comments and leave me and Dominic comments that say, oh, Dominic's just using me for views. Dominic doesn't like you. He's just using your face and body for views. But that's not true. He's using me in his videos because he likes me and he wants me to be his friend. So if anybody writes that to me or Dominic, somebody's gonna get a taste of Mama Trunks. Don't make me send her to you guys. But anyway, besides all that, we're gonna get into this first reaction. That's right, we're going to be reacting to videos and stuff on Dominic's channel. Now, I come back to do reaction videos, but we're going to take the reaction videos slowly, and then we're going to bring them up a little bit more as we go. So this first reaction video, we have this guy that's telling a story about a 9-year-old living on her own because her parents decided to have her as a 20-year-old. So yeah, let's go. Michael the Keyboard reacts now.
From the Ukraine, and she has a rare form of dwarfism. And one day, boom, she finally gets adopted. And she's adopted by this middle-class American family, this guy Michael, and his wife Christine.
Hey, my name is Michael.
And everything is going great for them. Until that first night, Christine goes to the bathroom to give Natalia a bath. And she notices Natalia's already been through puberty, allegedly. Like she has hair down there. And as time goes on, they notice other stuff about her that they think is weird. Like she's from the Ukraine but doesn't understand Ukrainian all that well. So Michael and Christine get suspicious. And they start accusing Natalia of all kinds of wild stuff. Like wanting to stab them in their sleep, like trying to poison them. Like they said she tried to push Christine into an electric fence one time.
Oh
like it's crazy. And they start to worry about their physical safety around her. So they put her in a psychiatric hospital. And by this time, Natalia's probably like 10 years old. And Michael and Christine.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna pause this video because I have a few things to say. Number one, why would you even think that your kid is trying to poison you and push you into electric fence? And number two, why couldn't you just take her to therapy instead and just do that instead? Dominic goes to therapy and he's all right. Right, Dominic? Yeah, I'm all right. See? Just take your kid to therapy, that's all. God. Put the reaction video back up, Dominic. All right, Michael, the keyboard guy.
Come up with this theory about her, that she's not really a 10-year-old kid, but that she's secretly an adult who just kind of looks like a child because she has this rare form of dwarfism. And they believe that Natalia, this like secret adult, is trying to unalive them and their biological kids. So when Natalia gets out of the psychiatric hospital, they take her to another doctor. That doctor confirms that they're right. Natalia isn't a child, but rather she's an adult who's close to 22 years old. Here's the thing, though, that I need to make clear. That doctor is wrong. She's not 22. Yeah. She's actually around 10 at this time. A DNA test later confirms this. So she's just a 10-year-old kid with a rare form of dwarfism and some mental health issues who they believe is an adult. Regardless, Michael and Christine bring this doctor's note to a judge, and the judge approves changing Natalia's birth certificate. So now this 10-year-old is legally 22. So now that she's a legal adult, Michael and Christine move her out into her own apartment about 5 minutes away from them. So Natalia's living on her own, and of course she's struggling.
Oh my God. So, number one, you thought she had knives under her bed and you thought she was trying to poison you. Number two, you thought you put her in a psychological hospital. And number three, you moved her into an apartment. Now that's just not good parenting. That's not good parenting. I raise my keyboards to the what to the best that they can be. It doesn't matter if they're homosexual, transsexual, pansexual keyboards. They're still my keyboards. And I love them. And I respect them for that. Michael, the keyboard guy, I think you're going too over the line here, buddy. No, I'm not. Because my keyboards are like my kids. And if you treat your kid as bad, oh, I'm sending Mama Trunks to you, and she's gonna beat the brakes off you, boy. Just wait.
For a lot of reasons, like the apartment isn't accessible for a little person. She also doesn't really like clean or bathe herself properly because, she's 10, so she smells. And poor
Yeah.
Natalia, she gets lonely living in that apartment all by herself. So she'll just like walk into neighbors' houses without knocking, like trying to talk to them. And
Oh
the
my
neighbors get
God.
weirded out because they've been told she's an adult. So to them, she's a 22-year-old with dwarfism who smells bad and who just walks into people's houses without knocking.
That's
so all the neighbors
rude and
get together and they
disgusting
report her
at the
to
same
landlord,
time.
and she gets evicted. So then, Michael and Christine still don't want to take care of her. So they move her to a different apartment. Meanwhile, they move far, far away from her. She's in Indiana. They move to Canada.
Oh
so now
my-
poor Natalia
You
really has
serious
but
right
while she's living at
now?
her new place, Natalia meets this woman, Mrs. Mann.
You serious right now? You moved to Canada and put your kid in another state? Alright, Michael, the keyboard guy, it's just a video. No. If I move somewhere and I leave my keyboards here, don't you think I will be upset or kind of sad? Just think about that for a minute. Because that will never happen. Just play the video, Dominic. Alright.
And Mrs. Manns immediately sees through all the bullshit. She's like, "You're not 22, you're a kid. They've been
Right,
lying to you."
yeah.
By the way, Natalia's probably around 11 at this point. So Mrs. Manns invites her over, and they end up liking Natalia a lot. So much so that she stays and never leaves. And she ultimately ends up becoming part of their family. Good
That's
for her.
really good,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
I guess police show up to the apartment Natalia's supposed to be living in, and they're looking for her. Because apparently she hasn't paid any of her bills, and no one's really heard from her since she moved in with Mrs. Mann's family. And I'm guessing she hasn't paid any of her bills because she's like, 11. So police track her down, and they're like, "Why haven't you paid any of your bills? Are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm only a kid." And they're like, "Where are your parents?" And she's like, "They abandoned me and went to Canada." And police are like, "What the f***?" So police arrest Michael and Christine for abandoning their kid.
Yeah.
Here's his mugshot, and here's hers.
Good job, police! Good job! Good job, police. Stop. Why are you such a crackhead, Aiden?
Dominic!
Just play the video, Dominic.
And they try to charge them with child neglect, but they can't. Since Michael and Christine legally had Natalia's age changed to 22, she's not legally a child. So instead, they charge them with neglecting a dependent. So Michael and Christine are out on bail, they're waiting for their trial, and they go on a whole ass press tour trying to paint Natalia as a villain.
We would find knives under her bed.
And eventually, they go to trial, and Michael's found
Lies.
not guilty of neglect. And so the prosecution drops their case against Christine. Womp womp. But the good news is that Natalia was eventually officially adopted by Mr. and Mrs. Manns. And now it appears like she has good parents who seem to really love her.
That's really good. I
Most of
like
this happened
that.
like years ago, and now she's all grown up and she has a TikTok account.
Hey guys, it's Natalia. I wanted to come on here and just let you guys know that this is my new TikTok.
And good for her. Shout out to Indiana.
Man, screw those parents that the parents proved her wrong. She did all these other things and she survived for all them things, right, Dominic? Yeah, that's right, Michael, the keyboard guy. Alright, everybody. That was my new reaction video. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys liked the reaction video that I made for you guys. And to be clear, Ada was a bit of a butthead there. Don't you agree, Dominic? Yeah, I agree. And stay tuned for my new video coming out about the Yamaha Genos 2 of me showing you part 2 of showing you all the what was the video? I don't remember. Oh, stay tuned for my newest video of showing you the tutorial of the Genos 2 part 2. Sorry guys, I had a little mix up there, but I had to thought about it through my brain, but I got it. Make sure to stay tuned and come to my channel and watch my newest video of part 1 of showing you the tutorial of the Genos 2, and make sure to stay tuned for the next video of the Genos 2 showing you the tutorial. Alright, bye. Anything you want to say, Dominic? Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. Yeah, Dominic, we did it, yeah.